Little Betty Kramer from Bridgeport, Connecticut wrote in. She asked me why I was making fun of women's Cotex in my last episode. I was caught off guard, making fun of women's Cotex. What did I say? And then I remembered. It was from a joke that I'd heard when I was a kid. I was about 15 or 16 years old, and I didn't even think twice when I mentioned the Cotex freely like that. Because when I was a kid, I heard a joke that was so funny. I loved it so much, I never forgot it. I figured if I heard this joke 15 years old, probably everybody on the planet has heard it by now. When I made that comment about women's Cotex, I thought everybody would reference that joke and know right away what I was talking about. Asked me why I was making fun of women's Cotex. I wasn't. I really wasn't. Here's the clip. Take a look. Look at that. He looks much closer to 43.
Look, I got all my teeth.
He's got all his own teeth.
No, they're not all my own.
Oh, they're not all his own?
No.
Well, he's got somebody else's teeth. At least it's still him.
I can take them out if you want to see them.
You want to take them out? Go right ahead. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now show us what you look like without any teeth. Very good.
I have 2 teeth.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? So they just come out. You take them out at night? When do you take them out?
I don't know how to take them out.
He doesn't know when he takes them out. I think they just come out on their own sometime. And then
I take them out to clean them.
To clean them?
And then I put them right back in.
Can you play sports and have sex and do all the kinds of things with your teeth?
Yeah, I can.
Isn't that great? It's just like a woman's Cotex. They could go horseback riding, camping, bike riding, and do everything else on there, too.
And even eat with them.
He's allowed to eat with his teeth, too. Can you eat when your teeth are out?
No, not really.
Oh, you can't eat when his teeth are out.
No.
I figured everybody knew that joke already, since it was so long ago that I heard it. And when I referenced that in my last episode, thought everybody was going to just pick right up on it. I said friends' teeth were like women's Cotex, and you could go hiking and swimming, camping, and I thought everybody knew that joke. Now I guess I better tell it so that everybody knows that there's a group of 5 or 6 of them, 12-year-old kids that are out playing after school. One of them stumbles on a rock, and right next to it, a $20 bill. Now these young kids found a $20 bill. Now they're going to decide what they're going to spend the money on. They decide they're going to go to the drugstore and find out what they're going to spend this money on. So they get to the drugstore and they split up. They all start looking around, and then they get back in the group for your ideas, and one kid's got a basketball, another got a baseball, another kid has a bow and arrow, and then the last little kid comes in and he says, I think
we should get a box of these.
And they looked at it and they said, what's that?
It says they're Cotex.
Why would you want to get a box of those?
It says right here on the back, you can go horseback riding, hiking, camping, swimming, skydiving, scuba diving, water skiing. It's only $6. Then we can get some candy with the rest of the money. Why wouldn't we want to buy a box of these?
I thought everybody knew the joke already. I shouldn't have assumed it. They didn't. Betty Kramer from Bridgeport, Connecticut didn't know it. Sorry, Betty. I apologize. But this is adult humor, after all. Channel for adults. Was everybody high at the carnival?
They sure were.
Oh, my God.
They were all smoking pot.
That'd be great. It'd be like a big party.
It was like a big party.
So everybody at the carnival was smoking pot, and they were all getting very high. Were they falling down and laughing a lot?
I think they were laughing.
Laughing a
but
lot?
I think they were just laughing at me.
They were laughing at Randy because it was his birthday, so he was... Alright, I just took a hit of this pot. Everything looks a little bit blurry.